guys, it's Dan, and I'm back with my next video in terms of my whole YouTube channel. So yeah, sorry if you can hear I'm a bit ill, so just bear in mind. But yeah, if I'm a bit snotty, if I'm a bit, you know, got a bit of a weird sound in my voice, just, you know, just chill, it's all good, I'll get better. I've been pumping ibuprofen and whatever cold and flu tablets into my system, so fingers crossed I'll be okay. But today, as promised, I'll be reviewing kind of like an unboxing of the DC LYNX, becoming one of my favourite shoes of all time in terms of a skating aspect, and I just absolutely love this shoe. So I'll just go over some background on when I first came about this. So in the UK, in England, we have been hit with COVID-19, everybody's favourite friend. But yeah, around March, when the first lockdown came in, I was watching a lot of skate videos. You know, unfortunately I wasn't able to skate. I think that led me to watch more skate videos, and I checked out some of the DJHSKATE guys, John Shanahan, Jamal, you know, all of them guys. Well, not Jamal, he's on Palace, but yeah, all that kind of all those guys that kind of skate that the old style DC shoes, and I just seen, I was like, what is that shoe? Like, that looks so sick. It had like thick sole, it had, you know, the puffy tongue that that kind of puffed out and stuck out a little bit so your jeans could hang a little bit below. It just looked so cool, and you know what they were wearing is such a homage to the 90s. I feel like the baggy cargos, you know, the baggy t-shirts, the 90s vibe, you know, hats, you know, all that stuff. And you know, I'm not old, but you know, I grew up skating around probably, you know, in the mid 2000s, probably 2008 all the way up to 2011. I, you know, proper skated. That was when I was younger, and I just loved skating day in, day out. If I wasn't skating, I was inside playing skate. So those, you know, I grew up on skaters that kind of used to skate the big shoes, like around the late 90s, 2000s, you know, going back to see footage. You had like DBS, you had Circa, you had, you know, loads of different brands were doing it at the same time. I don't think it's specific to one, you know, certain amount of brands, but that was the style, and that was what everybody kind of skated. I mean, it obviously got it's obviously got slimmer as we've gone on. You know, with vulcanized shoes becoming the more norm in terms of what's most popular, I think. You know, with like these boys, like SB, probably they are killing it at the moment in terms of the amount of shoes. You know, every rider I see is pretty much in a Nike SB shoe. You know, I don't hate on Nike SB, I love them, but there's obviously other brands out there which I also do like. So yeah, let's take a look at this shoe. I have been skating it. So these three pairs I've got here are different colours. They are the navy, the white, and also the black. So, you know, and then bear in mind, just to make you aware, in the UK, is, you know, when I got into these shoes, it's very difficult to find different colourways, and I don't think DC have been releasing too many accessible to the UK. There are a few shops carry them, but I mainly got mine on random stores that stock DC really, and eBay. And the actual DC website, that's, you know, the main one I would say. But yeah, I've got a couple of colorways. These are the brand new ones that I haven't actually touched yet. Because when I got into these shoes, I was like, you know, what? Am I going to skate them? At the time, I was skating a Nike SB Blazer GT Low. And that is a bigger shoe within the Nike SB range, don't get me wrong, but it's still a very slim shoe. You know, I've got a high one in my room, but it's still a very slim shoe in terms of looking at these guys. And I was like, oh god, when I bought it, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna buy one, I'm gonna see what they're like. I've been watching loads of John Shanahan, he's like literally one of my favourite skaters at the moment. And back then I was like, this guy is sick, like, you know, his style, the way he's ollieing up stuff, the way, it's just all about him, just the style. I thought, that is so cool. So I thought, I'll buy one. The first pair I bought I bought two. Still got one of them, but unfortunately I sold the other one, which I was really annoyed about. I had the Skate John ones, that was a limited edition kind of LYNX they did, and I also bought the black and red ones. And I do still have them, and I have skated in them, and they're a good shoe. But I remember just, you know, putting them on, and I was going up to Midsummer Norton in terms of skating, and I was like, oh god, I'm new park, you know, I'm not a massive park skater anyway, to be fair. I'm not the best of skaters anyway, I'm more of a, you know, street style skater, and that is a push. So oh, we're going to a new park, we've got a brand new pair of shoes, like it's going to be a bit of a challenge. And when I did put them on, I was thinking, Jesus Christ, these are big. Well, they were big in comparison to, they were massive in comparison to the Nikes, and I can't remember what I was skating before that. I kind of went in between two shoes. I think actually before that I was skating a DC Williams Slim, and that is a slimmer shoe because I have owned the OG reissue, and it is slimmer, but it's still a big shoe in comparison to other brands out there that are making vulcanized and other shoes like that. So it kind of eased me in, but still I put them on, I think these are huge, these are massive compared to what I use for, but yeah, they were really good. I still, and like I said, I haven't really stopped skating, I've always gone back. I do like trying other shoes, like, you know, I try different brands, and I'm always open to trying different shoes. I just love, I love skating, and I love trying different shoes from a skating aspect, to, you know, to see what they're like. Just sort of my passion. So, but yeah, I've still got the red one, but let's take a look. What one have we got here? This is the black one. So this is what it looks like. I'm just doing this video as well, just because there's not many videos out there which actually show you the shoe, especially DC. And I mean, a lot of people probably will look at this shoe online and think, oh, it's just another big DC. But the one thing that I love about the shoe is that you can buy into the history of it. Like, there's so many amazing skaters that skated this shoe, and this is what started. You know, people look at DC now, I think, and kind of look, oh, it's DC. But this shoe is made with quality. I tell you, this shoe isn't a normal, and I don't mean to be horrible, DC, but this isn't a normal DC Volk shoe where they just put out and put out and put out different types of colorways, multiple different versions of it. This shoe is built like a fucking tank, and it lasts. Honestly, it will last. You know, you got the big white sole, which I love, if you can see that. And it's just a silhouette. Like, I just think, like, when you actually skate it in, like, and it goes up a little bit there, but looking from a distance, you got that. It's just so sick. But yeah, you've got you know, the DC logo on the side there. You've got the DC all around the side there. You can see you've got the DC logo at the back. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I'll probably be able to show it to you better on the other ones, but on the tongue it's got DC USAK one at the front, the typical front bit. But yeah, it is just a sick shoe. Obviously there is pros and cons to it, you know, and it's all personal preference at the end of the day when it comes to anything shoe related. It's all personal preferences, what you like and what makes you, you know, what makes you want to skate more as well. I think you have to look good, you have to like the look of it, you know. It's all well having something that's really durable, but you have to like it, you know. The Osiris D3, you know, some people dig that design. I think it's a cool design, don't get me wrong, but if you don't like the look of it, you're not going to skate it. Simple as. And I think there has to be a happy medium with comfort and protection, and, you know, making sure you don't, when you land primo like I do, you don't absolutely batter your ankles and the bottom of your foot and whatnot. So this for me is a great shoe, because you've got, you know, it's going to take a bit of time getting used to, don't get me wrong. I've skated multiple shoes. I've skated slim shoes like Janoski's and Shane O'Neill signature, and they've got amazing board feel, you know, maybe a bit too much for me personally. But with these on, it's not just, you know, I like the look of them, and I like the, you know, the old style. But they are built, you know, they've got triple stitching at the front, around the sides. They've got padding on the sides here. They've got a big padded tongue. They've got, you know, this big rubber thing in terms of kickflips. It literally, you ain't wearing that down, and if you do, it's probably lasted you for a good few months. And I mean, who can really say a skate shoe, like, unless, you know, if you're doing multiple flip tricks and you're actually skating it day in, day out, can say a skate shoe is going to last them over three months. I'm sorry, but I don't agree with that. If you're skating it properly, day in, day out, you know, skate shoes will break. There's not going to be an indestructible skate shoe. I think that's a losing battle, unfortunately. But with these, you know, with me personally, I think it's a great shoe because you've got the protection. And when I'm on the board, I look down and I look, and I think that looks sick. And I also, when I try different tricks, I feel I'm safe. So I'm more inclined to try different harder tricks, you know. So that's why I think this is a great shoe. But again, it's all personal preference. Let's have a look. Let's give it another look. Yeah, it's a great shoe. You know, if you want to try one of these, I'll show you the other colours now. That's the back. This is one of the OG blue colourways. This is the blue one. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Look at that. I just love the look of that design. I think it looks cool. It's big on the front. Yeah, if you want to buy one of these and you're in the UK, I don't know what it's like in America, but you know, I would, you know, if you want to try one and you want to, you know, probably give it a go, then I would say buy one now, because I can't, you know, I've been watching them over the last, I don't know, 6 months, being in lockdown, buying them, and they're running out of stock. There's only a few places that sell them, and they're limited on colours, you know. I love white shoes, and I'll shoot a white one in a minute, but not everybody likes white shoes when skating, so that's the most one that I see in the UK. Yeah, that's what I meant by the DJHSKATE on the front bit there. Yeah, that's the blue, OG blue colourway. Exactly the same, just, you know, different. So yeah, it looks sick. Just look at that. I mean, that's dope, man. I think that's so cool. And the last one, this is slightly different as well because it is actually leather. But this is the white one, you know, I think that still looks pretty cool. Just that design there, you know, the spit coming up. You see all the old, you see the DJKs rocking this shoe. Yeah, the white one's probably my favourite if I'm being honest. I don't normally like white shoes, to be honest, and it looks a bit like, you know, it looks as big as an Air Force, you know, an Air Force One if you look. Obviously it doesn't look anything like it, but it's probably as big as one, and it's got that big sole, which is kind of good. But yeah, this is leather. Obviously, this wears in a slightly different way compared to, you know, suede. You know, it's kind of not suede as well at the front, especially on the OG one. I don't know if you can see that, but I show it in the light. It's kind of not this. I don't even know what to explain it. It's like this. It's one of DC's patented, you know, materials, I think, because on the black one, that is actual suede. Rubber bits on the side, and then with this one, it's actually like proper leather. I don't know if it's proper leather, but you know, it looks like leather, so I'm gonna go with that. But yeah, that's the shoe. I will put up another video just explaining the pros and cons to skating it. I know I touched on it a little bit in this video, but this was just a little, you know, I'm very new to YouTube. This is just a video just to show you one of my passions, you know, one of my favourite shoes of recent times. You know, everything changes, so you know, 4 months time it might not be my favourite shoe, but I think this shoe is dope. I think it's sick. Yeah, it's cool. People hate DCs and people hate big shoes, which I can understand, but you know, each to their own. So I thought I'd just put this video up just to show you, like, you know, what it looks like, what if you're, you know, open to buying a DC LYNX in the UK, and what you can expect. You know, it comes with the OG box as well. This one's a bit battered up because it's been with a lot of my other shoes, but yeah, that's, you know, the old-fashioned one, and then it's sick. But yeah, I know it's hard to get these in the UK, and I don't think many people stock them. So yeah, if you're interested, I highly recommend buying one. And just the only thing I ask is, if you're going to skate it, just be open. Be open, give it a go. Don't quit in the first day because it feels too big. I can assure you, when you wear them in, you know, they feel good. But again, you might not like it, but you know, you might just want to buy it just because, you know, it's a cool looking 90s vibey shoe. But yeah, I appreciate your time, everybody. Obviously, this is very new and I'm still building up, you know, different content to provide to you guys. But if you want to follow, that would be brilliant. If you want to like, that would be fantastic. If you want to share, go ahead, share to your friends. Have also got a new Instagram account, which I'll probably link in the bio. But if not, it's just DJHSKATE. So search that up. I'll be just putting stuff up on my Instagram about new shoes I'll be buying. There'll be other stuff coming up soon. I'm going to do a lot of deck reviews. I've got some Dark Star impact boards I'm going to probably review. I'm just waiting on a new pair of trucks to fit them, because I've been getting literally either 8.5s or 8s. It's a bit of a weird one. I've just gone back and forth between different sizes to see what they're like, see what see what the difference is. I don't have a truck that fits that, unfortunately. So I'll be doing a lot of deck reviews coming up, more shoe unboxings, because I bought some recent shoes recently that I'm going to share to you, and then so on and so on and so on. But yeah, sorry that I've been a bit ill, and sorry that I've been a bit croaky on the voice, but peace, have a good day, we out of here.